Like most people, I'm cautiously optimistic about AI. Where it comes the most handy is when I know exactly what I want, but I'm too lazy to do it myself. In the case of my app, I have some UI that I use for debugging and testing and making changes that are not part of the real UI. And that was getting kind of crowded in the main area. So in order to save time, I decided to just ask ChatGPT to help me out here and make a quick UI that I can just use for this. What I found most impressive is that I only needed to really prompt once. I did give a little bit of feedback, but that was just so that I can make this view more reusable. Other than a very intense blue, I was pretty much done here. And while this UI will never be used by the end user, I'm still gonna use it. I still want it to look good. So I decided to give it a nice translucent black background. I then realized that this would always be open. So what was missing was a quick toggle to make sure that we can close it and open whenever we want. You may remember the sliding sidebar from my previous video. This turned out to be a good spot to keep my toggle for now. At that point, all that was left was to make the background slightly less transparent and the text white so that it's easier to read. Now, I could have manually make all the text white in this case, but SwiftUI has a nifty property that allows you to change the color scheme of an entire container. In this case, I wanted the color scheme to be treated as dark. And because the container is treated as dark, all the elements will adjust accordingly. Much better.